Good evening. I'm Ellen Zutzma from WKL, here today with Marie Kirsch from Girl Scout Troop 263. Everyone became quite familiar with what the Girl Scouts did during World War I to help in the war effort. They were instrumental in teaching the soldiers Morse code and flag signals. Once again, we're going to hear what the Girl Scouts are doing to help during this war. Can you tell me what you and your troop have been doing?
We've organized our troop into different groups, and each of our groups has our own specialized area.
And what might some of those areas be?
Some of the girls picked milkweed and others collected cooking fat.
That's the milkweed pod, correct?
Yes.
What is the milkweed pods used for?
Once the Japanese gained control of the Dutch East Indies, we could no longer get the kapok tree floss used to fill life vests and flight suits. Therefore, milkweed became the substitute since its floss is buoyant.
Well, for our viewers who haven't heard this before, how much have you been able to collect and where is it found?
We've collected thousands of pounds. It grows wild throughout the state, so it's easy to get our hands on.
How much of the floss is needed to fill one vest?
About 2 bags of pods contains enough floss for one life vest.
Thank you, Marie. And now, a word from our sponsor.
The new 1B2 automatic 2-slice toaster from Toastmaster is here. The perfect answer for the larger families and those who appreciate the new and unusual. This is the first automatic toaster with 2 slots that will perfectly toast 2 slices of bread. No watching, no burning. The days of burnt toast are over with. You can prepare your loved one's breakfast without having to worry about watching your toast. This new design is based on our best-selling 1A5 single-slice model with the same features you have come to love and trust. Now you and your husband can sit and have toast together. It has a sleek design that will look beautiful on your counter and is easy to clean. Once you have one, you will want to give one to family and friends to enjoy. This is a luxury that you don't want to pass up. It can be found at fine department stores where our other Toastmaster products are sold. Treat yourself today.
For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Ellen Zutzma. I'm here with Marie Kirsch from Girl Scout Troop 263. She's telling us what the Girl Scouts are doing to help in the war effort. She mentioned that one of the items that they've been collecting is cooking fat. Can you tell us what the cooking fat is used for?
It is used to make glycerin, which is used to make explosives that we put into our bombs.
Kind of scary to think that our cooking fat can be turned into something that's explosive. Well, I guess some of these things are just natural. Is there anything else you girls are doing to help with the war?
Well, we also collect newspapers.
And exactly what are the newspapers used for?
We take the paper to recycling centers where it's sent off to be used to pack bullet shells to send to our troops.
How much paper are we collecting and how much is needed?
It takes about 30,000 tons of paper each month just for packing shells alone. We have assigned neighborhoods where we go door to door to collect paper once a month. We collect the cooking fat and other items at the same time as well.
Wow, that's a lot of paper. I'm glad to hear that we've been able to recycle that. And I've also heard that you're collecting silk and nylon hosiery from neighborhoods and apartment buildings. What are these stockings used for?
The stockings are one of the other items I was actually referring to. The silk ones are used for powder bags for artillery guns, and then the nylon ones are used for parachutes.
How many silk stockings can you get from one person?
Some women have just what they're wearing, but others have been collecting stockings themselves to make braid rugs. So from these people, we can get quite a few.
So could people donate the rugs that they've already sewn their stockings into?
Why, of course. We've even actually had a few women do that.
Wow, that's really impressive. All that work they've done making a rug, and then they're still willing to donate it. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Bett McDonald here to tell you about our great product to make your everyday household chores easier. Spick and Span. We work hard enough keeping our household spotless, but it just got easier. My friend Naomi and I have developed a cleaner that works on nearly every surface in your home. It will clean linoleum, vinyl, tile, walls, and most other washable surfaces. The great thing about this is that it is a no-rinse formula, so you just wash it and you're done. No rinsing. Naomi and I spent years developing the right formula so you don't have to. All you need to do is measure the correct amount into a bucket, add water, and get to work. Because you can use it on any surface, you can wash your walls, and when you're done, grab a mop in the same bucket and scrub your floor. Household work just got simpler, easier, and faster. Now you will have more time to do the things you want to. So get to the store and buy yourself a bag of Spick and Span today. It's pine scented and will make your whole house smell fresh and clean. Spick and Span, the big job cleaner.
For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Ellen Zutzma. I'm here with Marie Kirsch from the Girl Scouts. She's telling us about how they're helping in the war effort. So one of the other things I've heard that you girls are doing is collecting tin cans. What are these used for?
Each tin can has enough tin for one syringe.
And can you tell our viewers what a syringe is?
A syringe is a collapsible tube attached to a hypodermic needle that contains a single dose of medicine, usually morphine. These are used on the battlefield to sedate injured soldiers.
So that's what the tin is used for?
Yes, that is one of the things. But tin is also the only metal that's not harmed by salt water. So it's needed to ship food overseas to the soldiers, and is used to make electrical equipment and instrument panels in airplanes.
Well, I've also heard one other thing, that this year we cannot buy Girl Scout cookies. I have been looking for them myself because I always purchase them to support the Girl Scouts, but no troops are selling them. Can you tell us why that is?
Sugar and fat shortages due to the war. We have made all troops suspend selling them until this awful time has passed.
Marie, I want to thank you for joining me today and educating our listeners on the many ways that they can help by saving these items and giving them to the Girl Scouts who will be around their neighborhood each month to collect them.
Thank you for having me, Ellen.
For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Marie Kirsch here.
No, you're not. I'm Marie.
Can be turned into something explosive.
Needle that contains a single dose of medicine, usually morphine. He's looking at me so intently.
He's getting educated, so stop laughing.
We're still rolling here, people.
No, we're cutting. It's okay, cut and paste. Okay.
We'll see how it goes. Go ahead. Hi.